Reciprocity. So I think that this one's a big one just because this kind of like becomes I feel like this is like the foundation of all that we're talking about. The lack of reciprocity that we receive from other people. You've given your all and all to make people happy, to serve people because you truly do love them. You truly do care about them and all that different stuff, but you do not get reciprocated, and it really hurts you. You know, it makes you angry, but then other times it just really hurts you because it's just like, man, am I not deserving of love? Am I not deserving of any of this coming back to me? What is going on, God? Why am I getting treated so bad? Why is this person not doing it? And I'll be honest with you, I'm not perfect at this either. I don't like to deal with people who do not reciprocate the energy I give them or the service I give them. But I will say that there's some correcting that needs to go on there in what's going on in our heads and what's going on in our hearts and the expectations that we have while living. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 to 20, it says this: "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." Now, there's so many different verses in the Bible where it's talking about God being the rewarder, and how we shouldn't seek rewards from people, right? But I wanted to focus on this one specifically, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this one specifically is a word that just be beating me up. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this passage because I liked how it's telling us. You know, I feel like when we want reciprocity from someone, we feel like, oh, okay, bet they're doing it back, and now that's your treasure. You want a reward for being good to that person, right? You want your reward to be, hey, they think the same thing about me. But quite frankly, there's some people that just don't think the same thing about you. But I just want you to understand that what this verse is saying, I believe what it's implying is that we ought not to seek a reward from people. Yeah, you helped that person. You helped that person real good. You looked out for that person. You was there with that person in the hospital. You were there when they're going through things with their family. You were there when they're going through things in school or whatever it might be. But whenever it's you that's in trouble, they're nowhere to be found. But I want to tell you something that, one, you can't force somebody to be there for you. So stop expecting that. Like, if they're just not there for you, then they're just not there for you. Stop expecting people to be there for you or requiring people to be there for you. That should be something that comes without being said. But secondly, I would say that stop doing things expecting to get your treasure here on earth. This is not where your treasure lies. You know, somebody can do one good thing for you today, then they can do a bad thing for you later. And then what? But the Bible says that the treasures that you lie in heaven, nothing can mess it up. It's sealed for you. It's waiting for you. It's there. You think God just sees you doing whatever you're doing and he's not going to reward you? The thing is, you're looking for people to reward you, but God is the one that wants to reward you, not them. And I'll tell you this, that the reward that you get from God will be much greater every single time than the reward that they can give you. In fact, it might be sometimes where you might think you're smart enough to not want anything from those people just so God can bless you instead of them. Because mostly they'll give you what, like a thank you? But Lord knows what God will give you. But reciprocity, man, I know it's hard. And I feel you. Like, if that reciprocity gets so bad to where like it's really just harming you and your perception of people and all that different stuff, sometimes you need, one, I would say speak up, and two, I would say, man, like, it's not bad to change your role in people's lives. I don't believe it is, and I believe that the word backs me on that.